Hello, this is the History Channel. We will be talking about the Nika Revolt that involved Justinian and Theodora. There were people dressed in blue and green clothing. Blue represented they supported orthodoxy, upper class. Green represented they supported monotheism and were lower class. Later on, created the Nika Revolt. It lasted 5 days. It was the most violent riot in the Byzantine history. The Nika Revolt was a riot that took place on January 13, 532 AD in Constantinople. It lasted for 5 days. It was a violent riot and over 30,000 people were killed. It took place in the medieval times. The Eastern Roman Empire. There was fire being used to take over the empire. The blue and green conspired with each other, declaring a truce with each other. They went to the prison and freed everyone to make a bigger army. Then fell into the Theodora and Justinian fell into the enemy's hands. When the palace got word of what was happening, they locked themselves up in the palace and remained there. It was also in the 5th century. Go.
Justinian gave orders to his nephews for them to go home immediately because he suspected that some plot was being matured against his own person by them, or it may be that destiny brought them to this. The people declared Hypatius to be the leader. Theodore said, "I would rather die in my kingdom knowing I was good king or queen than to be known as a coward who ran." Belasius had recently returned from the Persian War, bringing him a following which was both powerful and imposing. In particular, he had a great number of spearmen and guards who had received their training in battles and the perils of warfare. When Hypatius reached the hippodrome, he went up immediately to where the emperor is accustomed, to take his place and seated himself on the royal throne. Mundus and Belisarius made it to the city and saw burning buildings, and there hath made it to the hippodrome through the gates. Hypatius were assailed with might and main and destroyed. There perished among the populace on that day more than 30,000 died. The soldiers killed both Hypatius and Pomus on the following day, and threw their bodies into the sea. This was the end of the insurrection in Byzantium.
Right. This is the video that concludes.
Bye.